everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am the Chuck, and sitting across from me is my beautiful bride, Lisa. We have been gone for a while.
We haven't been gone.
Well,
We've been right here.
well, yeah, but the show has been.
Show's been kerfuffled.
Yeah, well, Durst went and got one of
How
his
come I
toes cut
can't-
off.
How come I can't?
Nah, I'm getting echo.
How come I can't get the live part of the show? It's showing me an old one.
Hit Chuck and Lisa Show.
I did.
Yeah,
Then
refresh.
I did.
Hit refresh.
I did. It's showing me one from 3 weeks ago.
No, just hit
refresh
down
again.
below where it says the Chuck and Lisa Show. It does sometimes. Oy. Anyway, welcome everybody. We've been, what have we been doing? We haven't done anything. You had some work stuff, and I had some retirement stuff. Dershie flew around the world stuff.
Didn't fly around the world.
Well, halfway.
Not even halfway.
Not even halfway, Dersh.
Close enough for me.
What's the matter with you? You couldn't even do it halfway, according to Lisa.
That's not what I said.
9 hours on a plane is close enough to halfway for me. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
that's a
I
lot.
don't need to go any further than that. Trust me.
I flew from Hartford, Connecticut, with a stop in San Francisco and a stop in Hawaii to Tokyo to Busan, South Korea, in the course of a week. That was entertaining.
I'm sure it was.
Whew, I was young then. It was easier to do. Yep. So let's see. What's new? Dersh's gonna tell us what's new shortly. Lisa, anything new with you?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing to do with me. I'm retired. Every day is a Saturday.
Lisa's got something new.
What'd you do? You fall down?
Now I'm trying to pull my screen down.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Oh.
Very good. So, let's see. Let me just go right into telling everybody what happened. And mute your microphone for a moment.
I've had too much fun chasing stuff and knocking things down on the ground.
It makes a lot of noise.
You need to hear about it.
Events that happened today. In 1827, Beethoven rolled over.
Yeah?
He died.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no. In 1953, Jonas Salk announced the polio vaccine.
Well, that's cool.
Which he gave away for free, by the way.
Woo. In 1979, Anwar al-Sadat, Menachem Begin, and Jimmy Carter signed the Egyptian-Israeli peace treaty in Washington.
No peace.
Which, I must say, peace has reigned between Egypt and Israel since then.
Peace. No peace.
Everybody else wants to blow Israel up, but Egypt's being pretty good about it.
I'm pretty sure that this administration wants to blow them up too, but that's another
Yeah,
story.
we'll talk about that in the
for a
next show.
different show.
Which follows this one at 8:30 called The Right Side of Politics with me and the guy over there, Dersh.
Never heard of them.
No, I didn't think so. Famous birthdays today. Apparently, he picked the road untaken. What's the
What?
Less
Robert
taken.
Frost?
Road
Less
less taken.
He chose the road less taken and became quite famous for it. Robert Frost was born in 1874. 1911, Tennessee Williams was born. He was a playwright. Quite good.
What state was he from?
Tennessee.
Was he that, or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying that. I assume that that's a nickname.
All the people that are named Washington aren't in Washington.
I know.
He
But
was
everybody in the state of Washington and Washington, D.C.
He was from
They're
Kentucky.
all named after George, so they might be related to him because he had a lot of offspring.
Nobody asked that.
What?
He said, where did you...
Right. They named a district for him right beside his house. 1930, Sandra Day O'Connor was born, the first female Supreme Court justice. 1931, Leonard Nimoy was
He's
born.
dead. He's dead.
Yep, Spock is dead. Another dead but good one, James Caan, 1939. 1944, one of the most overrated singers of all time, in my opinion, Diana Ross, was born in 1944. Her voice gets on my nerves after a while.
Who?
Diana Ross.
No.
That's what happens to be with what's her name? I can't think of her. My wife loves her, and I can't stand her. The Jewish chick.
The nanny.
The Jewish singer from
Streisand?
Barbara Streisand. That's the one. Oh my gosh, I would rather listen to the fingernails on a chalkboard, violins out of tune all day long than listen to that one word coming out of that woman's mouth. Oh my man, she just drives me nuts.
Yeah. 1948, Steven Tyler was born.
Yep.
Singer of
Now he looks like somebody's
Aerosmith.
grandma.
He does. He really does. 1950, Martin Short was born. If there was ever truth in a last name. The guy's like 4 foot something. Barely 5 foot. 1960, Marcus Allen was born.
Which one?
The NFL player. And OJ friend. Or co-conspirator. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, he kicked our ass when he was with the Raiders against the Redskins.
Raiders.
83. I think it was 83. Oh, what a bad game.
The Raiders.
They beat us by like 50 points. In the Super Bowl, no less. 1968, Kenny Chesney, who wants to be Jimmy Buffett Jr. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Was born. 1985, Keira Knightley, the actress. What's she known for? I don't even know.
No.
She was
must
in.
not-
Wasn't she one of the girls in the successful vampire movie, whatever it was called?
Was she in The Hobbit or something? I don't know.
I'm not in a habit of watching.
Ha ha ha.
She thought it was going to end before the show. All right, Durst, that's all I got on this front. I would like you to show and tell of your fantastic trip that we can only envy you on.
It might be possible.
Far out. Is your green screen working?
With the emphasis on the might part.
Ah,
Our intrepid producer, always prepared. Right, Durst?
Prepared to do nothing.
Hey, Lee, give us a thumbs up on our show.
yeah, that was good.
Okay.
It's me and somebody else, probably you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Someday people will actually watch this show again. It's pretty good.
I hope so.
I do too. How's it going over there? I gave you a lead in.
What?
Yeah, I know. I was busy
Learning the new board.
trying to make stuff work.
And you know why we don't get paid for this.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, while you're figuring it out, put up the first link I sent you for Westy Day. I'll talk about that while you're queuing yourself.
Impossible.
Hey, Durst,
What's he
get
doing to
queued.
himself?
He's getting queued.
I'm going to cue you.
Ooh, big boy. It's the big hairy beat. Oh, he's not. He's shaved.
You're going to get cued.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Don't give me...
I was, uh-oh.
All right, have you got the puppy?
about? Hang on. Yay, I can drink my coffee.
Is that what's going on here? You're DTing from coffee and your fingers aren't working?
You got that right. Oh my lord, yes. Oh my lordy lord, yes.
You got that puppy yet?
I got him, sort of.
He's been on vacation too long. You've lost your touch.
Nothing's working. Okay.
Nothing's working.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's operator error?
Absolutely, no question about that.
That's funny.
Work! Why don't you work, you piece of scumbag?
Why isn't it working?
Of course, this is the one part that I got. Yes! Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
What was
it.
the
Got
problem?
it. I have no idea. All right,
I still
Westy's
don't
up.
see it.
You're up, and the Westy's up now.
Oh, there it is. Alrighty. Lisa, there's a whole bunch of Shelby's on this screen. What?
Yep. I know I sent you that.
I know, talk about your dog.
Dog.
Tell the story.
What do you mean?
35 years ago. And
I had a Westie. I bought a Westie at a pet shop, which they don't do anymore really.
right.
But I did, and I was 23 or 24. I bought this dog, and then we had to go.
Lisa's volume is very low.
We had to go to.
She's talking
we had to
very
move.
loud.
We had to move from. I'm not.
Yes,
We
you
had,
are.
no, I'm not.
Now we can hear
We
you.
had to move from Connecticut to somewhere for a little while, and we let my friend keep her because we couldn't take her with us, and then he moved away with the dog.
He stole her.
He stole my dog
Yeah.
and some guns and some stuff, but
So 35 years later.
yeah. Then I always said I was going to get another one, and then I never did, and then 2020 got another one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, she-
because during COVID everybody was required to buy a dog.
Well, he had missed the one that so much, talked about it so much. I said, get one. Yeah, so,
So I did.
and she's got an itty bitty one. It looks like a puppy. It's like-
Yeah, she was a runt.
And it's a love. So anyway, how are you doing pictures over there, kiddo?
It might work. Hang on a second, we'll see.
All right, cool. Let's try it.
I'm trying. Hang on. We'll chill out.
Cue it up.
I told you I'm gonna cue you. Cue.
The only way I want to hear Q is QUE. I hear so much Q garbage every day.
All right. So the first picture is of my
Oh,
doggy.
we got doggies.
My doggies. When we were saying goodbye to them, they were sad. They didn't want Daddy.
Aw.
They didn't want Daddy to leave, so they were there. And Bowden's about to cry because he knows that we're leaving.
Nah,
That's
and the
cute.
other one wants to know what he have to eat, right?
Right.
Yeah, I snapped a picture just as he went to lick his nose, which was kind of funny. All right. Anyway, let's see if we can find some.
Move forward.
Anyway, our trip was really one of the best ones, especially weather-wise, that we've ever done. Because I mean, it was like Florida winter.
Nice.
70 degrees, sun is out.
Perfect.
Which the day before we got there was pouring down rain. Actually,
that never happened there.
yeah, actually, as we were landing, the runways were wet. It was raining, very cold, and we got there late, or early. We had to go to the hotel, check in, and by the time we got back out, the rain had stopped, the sun had come out, and from that moment on, it only rained one time.
Very nice.
The rest of the time we were there, and that was at night after we went to dinner.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
What?
So
Where's
anyway, that is in Edinburgh, which was our first stop. Was Edinburgh, and Scotland.
Scotland, the home of me people.
Is Scotland. There it was. Scotland. Edinburgh is just absolutely an incredibly beautiful city. This is the beginning of Edinburgh. The castle, the fort. This is the castle. Was built and was the founding of Edinburgh, of course, back in the Dark Ages, and the entire city lived inside the fort walls. And go away, Shelby.
No.
So popping up everywhere.
Uh,
Oop, now we're scrolled down too far.
No, that's
What the hell happened there?
that's Facebook something or other. I don't know what that is. Oh, Andrew will call cow. All right, I keep clicking on things other than the actual photos.
Yeah, don't click on things other than the actual pictures.
So, all right. So
oh.
anyway, so this is looking back. That is the new part of Edinburgh. It's actually Edinburgh, which we didn't know.
Edinburgh?
I've always said Edinburgh, but
Oh, what?
they say that
Edinburgh?
It's in
yeah, it's like
There
bra.
you go, brah.
It's like bra, and then you just put Ed in front of it, so it's Edinburgh. Is the
Well, you know what? It should be Ed and Aaron, brah.
What?
Aaron go brah and then brah.
Okay. It's different.
Maybe they were a couple. Go ahead. I'm just screwing around, you know me.
This is inside the castle, and
Yeah.
you can look back behind the trees, or just one of the many homes that are inside the castle, which is now like I think that's a souvenir booth.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, and there's a city.
Quite a view.
Yeah, that's from the very top of Edinburgh. That if you can see back in the background, that island that's in the middle, that is a very famous island that apparently they had to defend or used it to defend Edinburgh, because it's right in the middle of the channel, as you can see
Right.
over there back there. So.
So they have cannons on it?
They had cannon, mortar, and things like that on there
That
to
makes sense.
defend the city. So, anyway,
Cool.
that's the chapel. This is the oldest building in all of Edinburgh. And,
Yeah? What year? Roundabout.
Oh,
Or how old?
It goes back to like before
Got 1,000 years.
Middle Ages. Yeah, it's extremely old, and
Cool.
it's really the only still standing building from Edinburgh, the original. Because
What I'm noticing is they all have keyhole windows, like keyholes,
yeah, well that's exactly.
for archers.
Yeah, but that is it's a chapel,
Yeah,
and
still got keyhole windows.
they when the Scots were invaded by the English,
Right.
and they burned the entire city and castle, except they were ordered not to touch that chapel because it was a sacred place. So
Yeah.
that's the only building only original building left standing in all of Edinburgh. So the castle itself was really pretty cool.
In looking at the side of that chapel, part of those stones are different colors than the rest. Did you notice that there was a band of like black stone?
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna put the picture back up, but that was sort of common.
Okay.
That was
Was
common. It's all sandstone, so
Yeah.
because it's sandstone, it's going to take up the colors, that the weather or the texture around it.
Right. Uh-huh.
And the bricks down at the bottom were originally covered by this hill,
Mm.
and so the top part has been exposed to the air,
Gotcha.
much longer than the bottom part.
I was wondering why the different colors.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
All right.
yeah, Edinburgh,
Next photo on the tour.
Edinburgh used to be really polluted because it was steam engines and coal plants and things like that.
So that's why
And
those are black.
exactly, that's why those are black. Exactly right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought this was one of the coolest things. I love castles, and Forza castles, man. I'm there every time. But this is the Mons Meg, and it is a gigantic cannon.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you go in it?
You
like-
actually could. I mean,
Yeah, it looks
I
like-
could have
looks like
climbed
a
in there. That's how big that thing is.
It's like 3 feet tall, right?
Oh yeah, it's more than that. I think probably three and a half. Those are the balls that they fired from the cannon. You can see the
Them
guy.
some big balls.
You see the guy standing there. You can see how big those things are.
Yeah.
There's a side view of it, but the chapel there in the background as well. But that is that cannon could fire those rock balls over a mile in the air.
Who gets the job of lifting the into that cannon?
About 17 people, I think.
I would
right?
think.
Right?
About 17, 18 people, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it would take any. I mean, that's a lot of weight. That's got to be 4,000 pounds.
Oh,
each.
easily, yeah, easily. The other thing's pretty nice inside there. It's still occupied, the castle, by
yeah?
Scottish military. There's still barracks in there and
Right.
stuff. So, and that is the Scottish War Museum, which is also located inside the castle.
That's neat. That's neat.
That was fun to go look into as well.
A neat picture too with the sun up behind it.
So Edinburgh, fantastic. Like I said, that is on the very top. That building right there holds the royal jewels, the crown jewels. And we got to go up inside and see them, but unfortunately, you can't take any pictures of them. But
Oh. Do they sell postcards or anything?
Is there any left?
I'm
I
sure
mean, the
that-
British royalty would have taxed them all these years.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're there, and they're the originals too, which is fascinating. With
That's cool.
the original scepter, yeah, and
Septic tank?
and crown, and then the king's
Sit up.
the king's sword is there, and the sword is about 5 feet long. That was fascinating, huge broadsword.
Huge.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's
Yeah, you had to be one strong mother humper to pick up a broadsword.
yeah.
I mean, the thing weighed like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. I mean, that thing is massive, Chuck.
I picked one up, and it's a two-hander just to lift it, no less. Grab it by the hilt.
Right.
I'd have to use a pull stick.
And again, this is, I'm going to show you next. This is one of the coolest things that I saw there that I didn't know was there. This is the burial site of Ensign Ewart. He is the guy who took the French flag out of the hands of Napoleon when they defeated Napoleon at Waterloo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And he is buried right there, right outside the castle walls.
I doubt Napoleon's flag is in there, though.
No, I think the Napoleon's flag is in the museum.
Probably in a museum, I would think. Yeah.
So I was
That's
like,
very cool.
yeah, I thought that was really cool. Obviously didn't know it was there, but yeah, he was part of the Royal North British um, Dragoons.
Dragoons.
Nice. Cool.
Isn't that a cookie?
What?
A dragoon.
No, that's a macaron.
Okay.
Macaroon. All right, I'm going to show you something here, Chuck. Then Lisa, you guys are going to be just. I can't even tell you how much fun this was. I mean,
Okay.
You went to a strip club.
uh,
I'm kidding.
okay, I got to hold and pet a Scottish great horned owl.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Man, you would not believe the eyes on that bird. It just dark orange, and he would just stare. He would just stare right at you. It
Big
was,
eyeballs. Yeah.
they were huge. I
Good
mean,
thing
like
he's friendly.
they're like $50 size.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. And that bird, it was so soft and so friendly.
That's cool.
That was so awesome. Never done anything that cool before.
So
But
why just like this one random owl was there or what?
no, well, there you go. You
How
see
did
it.
you come to an owl?
Yeah, they a group of people just have them there at the base of the castle to let people see them, just so you get an up close meeting with them. And you can see there. Look at the size of his eyes compared to mine.
Yeah.
It was fascinating to
Dang
hold
near
the
as big
birds
as your
like
glasses.
that. There you go. There's this orange of his eyes. Yeah, I mean, fascinating
neat.
bird. He was awesome. I had so much fun.
He looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, let's see. I think
Neato.
they had a baby one there too. Here he is,
The baby.
So that- the baby owl.
baby owl. There he is.
Was he as friendly?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just a little one.
Aw. Looks like they.
Got huge eyes though.
Looks like
Yeah.
they just woke him up.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? He was cute.
Neat. Can't say I ever held an owl. We got one that lives across the street from us out here.
Remember there were those baby owls in the tree at work?
Oh, yeah. That was
This-
cool.
That was cool.
I like this. I was making a phone call in a British phone booth. It's actually
Was it actually functional?
yes, they still exist.
Wow.
They still
Wow.
exist, and you pick it up, you get a dial tone and everything. I was fascinated. Of course, a lot of our kids were like, "What is that? what is
Hey,
that?"
were you on a tour again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Explain what you do again. That's for folks that don't know.
Oh, sure. Yeah, my wife teaches humanities and AP art history, and we take students every spring break to Europe, different parts of Europe, just to. The main thing is for the art history kids, the AP art history
Yeah.
kids, they get to actually see, live, the things that they're studying.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's fascinating. And this is a beautiful cathedral. It's in Edinburgh. This is the Cathedral of Edinburgh. It's just Gothic
There she
style.
gets to go along for free.
Hey,
And I get to go along for free as long as we have 12 students. Yes.
That's cool.
that's good. How many did you have this year?
We took 15 total.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah. So yeah.
A lot of them were antsy to get out of the country after the last 3 years.
You're not kidding.
Ah!
All right. So anyway, that's basically. We only had a day and a half in Edinburgh, and so that was. We went to a dinner that night at Birdie's, proper fish and chips. Unbelievably good fish. I mean,
Yeah.
oh man, that was so good. I loved it. I'm a big fish and chips fan, but British fish and
Yeah.
chips, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we left the next
Mushy
morning.
peas? Did you have mushy peas?
No mushy peas.
No.
No mushy pea for you.
No, you don't say no. You weren't there.
How to ruin fish and chips.
That's how they serve it sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't put it on the
Yeah.
fish.
Here's our group down in Edinburgh before we left. That's the back side of the castle.
Oh,
And,
that's cool.
Our group is there.
Nice.
My wife is down here in the front. She's the redhead in the red right there.
Right.
And
And you're taking the picture?
yeah, and then over here in the corner, right by Chuck's head, in the blue. Move your head the other way.
Yeah.
Move your head the other way.
Oh, other way.
Other way.
Yeah.
Other way.
Right there in the blue jacket, that is my cousin Sherry.
There you go.
She went with
Hi,
us.
Sherry.
And then right down here in the front, the short one, that's my cousin Beth. They went with us this year.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how many chaperones get to go?
Well, again, we get one free chaperone, whatever, per 6 students. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah. All right. Anyway,
Some people just pay to come along.
everybody else had to pay, and like for example, we split the third chaperone.
Okay.
We get partial credit between my cousins, so they didn't have to pay for everything, but they got a discount.
Well, that's cool. They paid for some. What's your wife touching? Son,
That-
dog.
That is his name is Bobby,
Lucky dog.
and there's a statue right there, and behind, if you took the picture from behind my wife, what she would be facing is the police station, and
No.
Bobby was the constable's.
The Bobbies,
Yeah, he was the constable's dog, and they said after the constable passed away, every night Bobby would go to his grave and sleep on his gravesite, and the people of the town felt sorry for him, and so they kind of adopted him. The town adopted him, and each one would take care of him and feed him and make sure he was okay until he passed away at 15 years old.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Is it luck or something to touch his nose? Because his nose looks like it's
Yes.
shiny.
Yeah, it is. You're right. The black paint has been worn away
Yeah.
because it's good luck to pet his nose, touch his
I
nose.
figured that out all by myself.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. I mean, we could spend the whole show on Edinburgh. This is
Well, I mean, the stories I got, I can always keep. And we only need like 15 minutes to talk about NASCAR.
right. Oh yeah.
NASCAR
Wow.
was boring.
Actually,
That's
probably
why
have to break. We're gonna have to break this up because I'm only in Edinburgh and we went to 4 other places. Anyway, this was cool. I mean, this was fascinating to me. This is a bar. It's on the corner. And,
No way. You went to a bar?
we went to a lot of bars, but this bar is special. During COVID, I was bored, so I would go on and look at live video feeds from around the world. So, like, New York City and whatever. Well, I watched the one in Edinburgh pointed at this bar, and so I would watch this bar for hours because people would still be out and they'd come to the bar and so on and so forth. So we passed it on the bus, and I was like freaking out. So once we were done for the night, my wife and I went looking for it. And you say that's
cool.
I got my umbrella. That was the only other time it rained during the whole trip. So
Right, I see the wet roads.
yeah. So that was
That's
that was cool for me because like it's one of those things you're looking at something for days upon days upon days and
Yeah.
never really
Rolling.
think that you're going to ever see it.
Yeah, that's cool. So this was one of your happiest trips. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Well,
then
you've
we
had a
took.
rough year, so you deserve it.
Yeah, thanks. I know it was good. So we went from Edinburgh to London aboard a train,
Nice.
high speed
Ooh,
train.
show train picture
It was
inside.
I don't know if I have one.
That's all right.
We
I
all
got
know
it.
what a train looks like, Chuck.
I
got
like
it.
trains.
I got a picture.
I like Audis too.
Yeah, I got a bunch of pictures looking out the window.
That's all right. Oh yeah, that's cool. Wow, that's cool.
That's one of the train stations. That one's at Durham, which is soccer club, soccer Premier League. So yeah, they're-
It's also just down the street from us.
it is, isn't it? I didn't even think about that.
Darlington. That's a good racetrack.
Yeah. So these are just shots I've taken.
A train yard.
Um,
That's
so anyway, it was a bullet train, and the track that this train runs on is the track they used for Harry Potter to
cool.
to shoot the outdoor
the
the train
the wall
scenes.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot the train scenes. So what it ends up at the Royal Station.
Right.
And here's a picture of the station. So that is the station where we ended up, and that is the station where they filmed the
Harry
platform.
Potter.
So
Yeah,
what
the
do they
pla-
know? What is it? Nine
the-
and a half? Or
Nine and a half or 9 3/4 or whatever, something like
I've
that.
never seen them.
Nine. Hey, that's a 9.5. Yeah. So anyway, that was there. You can see in the background that was the scene
Yeah.
for that they used for that platform on
Harry
Harry Potter.
Potter. That's cool.
So that's where the train ended up. So now we are in London at this point. And took a tour London on the bus when we got there, and there's the London Bridge
Complete with the Royal Navy.
with their royal ship there that was part of World War II.
Nice.
Served a lot. And,
So is that like just docked there, sort of?
yeah, it's docked there permanently.
Like
That's
this?
cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
Neat.
neat.
London Bridge is falling down.
And there's the
Secret
entrance.
falling down.
There's the entrance of London Bridge. The interesting thing about London Bridge now is cars can't use it anymore. They only
Oh, really?
allow taxis and motor coaches.
Ah, is
Interesting.
that because it's aging or because?
Traffic more than anything.
Yeah.
They don't want it to be so worn out,
Yeah.
So they let the coaches go on because of the tourists, obviously, and
Yeah.
taxis because they got to get people where they need to be.
Right.
But,
Is this
yeah.
the bridge?
Yep, we're on the bridge. That's the entrance
Cool.
again, right there, and that's on London Bridge as we go across. And
Far out.
that building in the back there is like City Hall,
Mm.
London. And there's a
Mm.
picture of the battleship from London Bridge,
That's World War One.
and
That
yeah, that ship also was in World War II.
was it?
Yeah, that's
Very
what
old
they,
design.
that's what they said. Yeah.
It's a very
there-
old design.
And there is what is it? Jesus, where Big Ben is, and the tower,
Tower.
the
Tower
tower,
London.
yeah, Tower of London, where the royal jewels are.
Nice.
It's a castle. I can't think of the name of the castle right now for some reason. We went around that. There's the tower
Yeah.
where the jewels are, right there.
Right. Far out.
It was cool.
Did you see Princess Kate hiding anywhere?
No, I didn't go. They actually did go to Buckingham Palace, but when they went to Buckingham Palace, I went to Tottenham.
We went to soccer.
Of course
Yeah.
you did.
There's There's the wheel, the eye.
No, that's cool.
They're taking that down or something?
Hey, there's Daryl Stocking here too.
I can't look at the.
Oh, I said those old design
Okay.
buildings are
No worries.
superior to modern buildings. And
They're
your
what?
joke sounds fantastic. Aren't
They're-
they taking that down and moving it
Well,
somewhere?
you know, we read something because my wife was saying the same thing that they were taking it down. That
Hey,
they
Tom.
had a 25-year lease on it, and they're
Yeah.
supposed to take it down and go to Scotland, but they're apparently in court because
Oh, really?
the English dude that was there giving us the guided tour. He said there's no way, there's no possible way they're ever going to take that out of London.
Huh.
London has claimed it, just like they claim Scotland.
Exactly. This is why mainly
You're
reason.
ours! Piss off!
Mainly the reason why the Scottish hate London, hate British.
There's many reasons.
And
That
that's
goes back a long, long way.
yeah, it does. I just one of the many, exactly. One of the many. All right, well let me get through a couple of things here in London, and we'll stop and go to NASCAR.
All right.
Oh, there we go. There's
Sean says just like they claim Northern Ireland. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the tower with the jewels in it, and
Oh, there you go.
Big Ben to the right over
And
there,
the big bicycle wheel.
and the big bicycle wheel. Yep. Oh,
I think I would puke if I went on that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just a
it's like-
Ferris wheel.
I don't care. Just like Emma went to Seattle and she went up to the Space Needle,
Yeah.
and she went to the that has the black floor. Nope.
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 yeah. We went to the British Museum, and it was pretty good. We've been to a lot of museums, but they have some really special items there. Like they have the we can do this like another week, but they have the what is it called? What is that rock they use to figure out how to translate the Bible? I can't think
Oh,
of
the
the name.
Rosetta Stone.
The Rosetta Stone, yeah, that's there.
Oh,
So that was
Wow.
that was fascinating to look at. We stayed, and this was frustrating. Well, our hotel was at Chelsea Football Club. It was
Really?
literally- we could actually, from our room, look down into the training
funny.
area. So
cool.
that was painful. That was painful.
Was it? That's
being
funny.
a Tottenham fan, and look, and this is me being disgusted when I found out.
Ah,
You look so happy.
Chelsea, come on,
it's got cutes.
Chelsea.
That's
Here's what
funny.
Westminster, and we arrive at the most important thing: the Tottenham football field.
That's a good note to go
Is
to
that a
NASCAR. Yes.
Hang on, I got to show you something.
We're the Tottenham chickens.
Yeah, so
Is
this
that
is me. I went on a tour of the stadium, and let me get through this real fast. Here are some of their trophies. Like we're sitting down in the lobby. That is the very first FA Cup, which is
Yeah.
that England plays. That was won by a non-league team, and Tottenham won
Oh.
it. Yeah, and that's me.
Oh.
Standing by it going, oh, I love that.
Come home with me. You
Yeah,
look great on my shelf.
please.
Trying to put it in his pocket.
So anyway, so we got to go in the stadium, and this is from one of the club levels
Mm.
Nice.
inside Tottenham. And this one I can show you, this is absolutely hysterical. See the guys mowing the lawn down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went up to the owner's level. I was with these Japanese guys, Korean guys, and they would take pictures, and I would take like 1 or 2 pictures of them, and the guy would take like 20 pictures
Yeah.
of me. There's
That's
the
what
chair.
people do now. That's what people do when you ask them to take a picture.
I know, they
They
take 20 pictures. It's ridiculous.
27 pictures. Yeah.
Who's he, the head chicken?
That's the chairman. Yeah. and we were in his suite. So this is his suite, and those are like $1,000 bottles of whiskey and wine and stuff,
Yeah.
and they're all locked up because only the chairman and his guests go in there.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm standing up here. You can see these guys mowing the lawn there, and on this level with the chairman, there's a security lady was in there. So I was talking to her because I had my Tottenham shirt on. She was chatting back and forth, and I talked to her for about 20 minutes. And so,
Hey, Fred.
I was looking. Then I started to take a picture of the people mowing the lawns, and she laughed. And I said, "What's what?" She goes, "I don't know why they do that." I mean, what do you mean? She said, "Well, they're not actually mowing the lawn. There's no blades. They only do that for show.
That's funny as hell.
They do it
Really?
for the
It's like an exhibition.
yeah. They do it for the guests, so it makes it look like it's
That's ridiculous.
That's funny.
I think it was.
That's stupid.
I thought that was absolutely hysterical. I was just laughing so hard. She was, I don't know
That's
why.
funny.
I don't know
Hey,
why. they do
everybody
that.
that's in the chat room, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us if you would wish to.
That's
All
really
right.
funny.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And here's the visitors' locker room. Let's go in there, and then Tottenham's locker room, and you'll get to see like 1,000 of pictures. There's me sitting in front of my favorite player, and the reason I am a Tottenham fan. That's Son Heung-min. He's great. I love watching him play. So, and there's his actual jersey in his locker.
That's cool.
Yeah. So.
He's not really from there, is he?
He's not from there. He's from
He
Korea.
ain't from around here.
He's from Korea.
Yeah.
He's a Korean. Anyway, so that was basically, we did a few more things in London, but that was the best part of London for me.
That's what mattered to you.
Yeah.
Bar?
We went to a bunch of bars. Trust me.
Yeah. Did you go to any of the Ted Lasso bars?
No.
Or the one? The one?
Oh, it's so funny. I'm glad you said that, Lisa. I was on the train, right? And on the train, I was wearing my Richmond shirt,
Yeah.
Kent shirt, and there's a guy who was out. I went out to kind of watch the tracks go by, whatever. Or the scenery go by, and there's a guy out there, and he was obviously a soccer fan, a football fan. He had a bunch of pins on his hat, that were soccer pins and stuff like that. And I was standing next to him, and he looked over and he saw my shirt, and he saw my shirt, and he looked at me and shook his head. And he was like, "No," and then he looked away.
That's funny.
That was
Looked
fun.
away, huh?
He was like, "Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to talk about that." So, no.
That's funny.
It was absolutely hysterical. So
That's funny.
anyway, yeah, I got to see the press room and like I said, locker rooms, the NFL locker room, it was really cool. I had a great time. Spent too much money, so. Next week, if we want to, we can pick up with Stonehenge because
Sure.
we went to
Yeah.
Stonehenge
More
next.
Stonehenge.
All right.
All right,
you go.
NASCAR news. Biggest news of the week: Bowman Gray, the the oldest NASCAR racing stadium, has been bought by NASCAR. It was owned by private ownership all these years, and NASCAR just acquired it. It's in
I love that.
Winston-Salem.
I just love that.
If you're not really a big NASCAR fan, if you saw the LA Coliseum's race this
Same
year,
size.
they designed it after Bowman Gray's.
But I don't think they're going to have a clash there. I really don't. They're saying that.
At least they have a truck race there.
I wish they would.
Ben Kennedy said they're not going to have any of the big three. They're going to keep it the same. They're going to. The tickets are only $12. They're going to tickets $12.
How about ARCA?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm glad they are though.
It's always been a NASCAR track.
Right.
sanctioned track.
Sanctioned, but now
Yeah.
they own it.
Right. You know when the
Some-
first race is?
When?
When 420 we should go.
Okay.
So speaking of it's they play football in the
Yeah.
in the football season they actually play football.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm looking something up.
That's fine. I wanted to. There was an article I was going to talk about with Ryan Blaney. The problem with NASCAR marketing. They need to use Ryan Blaney as their spokesperson.
Oh, I sent you that. Yeah.
He's extremely good looking.
He's cute.
He's got a
Smart.
cool factor. He's smart, and
He has a hot girlfriend.
all that. Yeah, and he's a champion now.
Yeah.
He's got everything going for him, and NASCAR. This author Daniel McFadden is complaining that they don't use him
They're
enough.
not utilizing his.
Yeah, they're not
Laziness.
utilizing his talents.
Instead, they talk about stupid Chase Elliott all the time.
Yeah, they
Chase
do.
Elliott barely had any looks to start with, and he's lost those.
Yeah, he's starting to look like his dad.
Right. And his
William
personality is about as
William Byron is like
Yeah.
wet
I've known
apple,
stones that
you
are.
know.
But he's like LeBron. You know, NBA wanted LeBron to be the next Michael, and
Yeah.
it's the same with Chase. They want Chase to be the golden boy, and he's just not. I mean,
He's
I don't
not.
think- I don't
He has
think he
no,
would
doesn't have
ever
any
be.
personality.
no, he doesn't.
He has this weird thing going on where he can't be seen with his girlfriend or something. Because apparently he like goes out with this older woman that I don't even know. It's like some.
Ah!
Oh, by the way, we only live about an hour away from home and Greg.
Yeah. You know the moonshine cave that was always rumored in NASCAR?
Yeah, they say-
Let me tell the story.
Okay.
Just gonna jump to the punchline
I've
before I
already
tell
seen
this.
it.
I haven't told anybody, and I'm just telling everyone who hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
There was a sinkhole that occurred under the front stretch
Of
grandstands.
say where?
I did.
No, you
Wilkesboro.
You didn't say that.
I did say North Wilkesboro. I
You
did.
You did.
All right. And anyway, there was a rumor of a still that was underneath a moonshine cave where they had all sorts of liquor and stuff stored and made moonshine in there. And it was always refuted, saying, that's just a rumor. Well, the sinkhole, they found it.
But it's not a moonshine hole.
Well, not
That's what I was
now.
telling. No, it never was.
Okay.
Okay, because North Wilkesboro Speedway posted that,
Uh-huh.
and then like 10 minutes later they said it's not really a moonshine hole. It's just
Really?
a sinkhole under.
I thought Dale said he covered that in his lost
Yeah,
tracks.
he did.
It was a rumor the whole time, though. Yeah.
Huh. Well,
But
that's
I
a
don't
bummer.
know. I don't know. We'll see.
If it was a moonshine cave, there wouldn't be anything in it
They
now.
can't,
anyway.
and they can't leave it like that because they got a race coming up. in
Right,
2
they got to
months.
fill it in.
Of which we don't have a ticket because they keep trying to make people buy 5-day tickets.
I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not either.
Keep an eye on vet ticks.
Yeah, no, there's not a separate tick for sale yet. That's
I
what
know.
I'm saying.
They're gonna have to do that.
They're
They'll probably
they're
do it the
whining,
day of the race.
They're whining about not selling enough packages this year and that they're going to lose the race. It's because they keep trying
Because
to
they
make
only want to
people
sell
go
packages.
For a week.
Right.
People don't want to go for a week.
Most people don't have a week. We made it a
Who wants
special
to spend a
thing.
week in North Wilkesboro anyway? I mean, it's cute. We went there for 3 days. It's cute. No, to spend a week there. There isn't anything to do.
Yeah. By the way, there was a race. There was a race last week, and it was boring. It was at Dakota.
Dakota, it was boring. Right.
I liked it.
You know,
I thought it was fun.
sometimes those races are good, but this time was just
It
kind of
was-
yawner.
When they do the poll, the weekly poll, it was 50-50 this week.
They need mandatory cautions. shock debris has to come out for no
Somebody
reason
said it's no
whatsoever.
fun watching people just use their brakes going around corners all for 3 hours. So I don't know. It was, to me, it was boring because William Byron won, because he like is as exciting as he's exciting.
I like William Byron a lot.
He's like as exciting as a wet napkin.
Yeah.
And he wears those dumb hats.
Well,
What's up about hats?
I like Coda, and I thought the race was good because Coda is the one really road course where
That's hard.
you can act. Yeah, it's hard, but you can actually pass people, and the lead could change, and they set a record for lead changes on this one. So I thought that was pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was
I think my biggest complaint is maybe that it's 3.4 miles a lap.
it is huge,
and
man.
each lap takes forever. I mean, like the 2 mile, road courses, 2.4. That's not too bad. But when you're at 3.4 miles, you can leave with 8 laps to go in a segment. Go up, go take a pee, go get a beer, or go get a soda, or go get more coffee, and go dawdle around and come back, and it's still lap 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they only run 68, so
I know. It just seems to take forever,
It does take forever. That's a huge track, and man, they get down to a couple of those turns are, at walking
They're in
speed,
first
basically.
gear.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in first gear. Well, one of them's basically a U-turn.
Yeah. Oh, that one where they go up and like.
Yep.
I like the hill
that?
too. The hill is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
That hill is intense. 180 feet straight up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You said a bad word.
I did?
Hey, well, I got to stock up for next year's trip, so throw a buck in the jar for me, Chuck.
Where are you going next year, Darsh?
Spain.
I've never been to Spain, but I've been through Oklahoma.
Hey, Darsh, did you hear that Poland won today when Poland and Wales was playing?
Yeah, I was going to watch that, but I didn't get a chance to.
I think it went to PKs or whatever they call it. So.
As if Denny Hamlin hasn't won enough this year, we're going to Richmond next week.
Oh, well, it's a night race, so I guess I will watch it when I get home. I'm going out of town.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Chuck by himself in case anybody wants to come over and hang out with him.
The party is at my house.
I'll be there about 20 minutes before the race starts for Chuck, so leave a light on for me, all right?
Well, you'll have to come earlier because she's leaving Friday night.
He has to kick out all the.
I have to kick out all the hose.
Neighbors.
Kick out all the hose. All the hose.
All the tenants that used to call me up and say that Chuck molested them.
Yeah. God, that was such a scam going on for a while.
Well, people also didn't know that we were a couple, so they would call up office and they would say, Mr. Chuck molested me, and I don't need to pay my rent this month.
And meanwhile, she's calling, going, another one said they molested her. I just laughed.
Like, ew.
Lisa, you should have gone, yeah, I know, he molests me all the time, so...
I know, right? And I still have to pay my rent. It was funny.
Yeah, it was silly. All right, y'all. It's 8 o'clock. We've done an hour.
Oh, good.
I had fun. Thanks for letting me talk about the trip. And
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. That was great.
Oh, it was fantastic.
About it some more next week. Get your pictures in order so you can scan through them like you did this time. That worked nicely.
Yeah. It's now that I got it working, I know that I can get it working, if you know what I mean. So
Yep.
it'll work.
Hey, we thank all you guys for joining us tonight. That was a lot of fun. You got to see Dershi's photo tour.
Yeah.
That would be, let's see, Daniel, Daryl,
Fred.
Sean, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't
Good.
think that's his real name.
Good.
No way.
Good.
Fred Flintstone?
Great crowd tonight, man.
Might
Thank
be.
you guys for showing up. We appreciate it, really.
Yeah. Alrighty, we will be back same next.
Yeah.
We will be back next week
I
same
thought I
time.
was gonna have to cancel on the 9th, but for a stupid work thing, but I don't.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, Perfect. So
Yeah,
Lisa
now I
will
have
be
to
with
do-
us next
now,
week.
No, that's the week after next. Now I have to do the stupid work thing on the 10th instead.
Wednesday.
That is a Wednesday. Very
Okay.
good. You're good at math.
I am. I still remember the days of the week, and I've been retired for years.
Hey, Chuck.
What?
Shut up.
Oh, thank you. Durst, what have you got to say about it?
Chuck, stay off my lawn. Get out of Scotland. Stay off my Scotland yard.
Oh, God. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you next week. Join Durst and me at 8:30 on the right side of politics.
I'm not.
I have posted the links on all my sites.
I am not going to do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to go inside and eat trash and watch rubbish.
Put plugs in
Yeah.
her ears and
Yeah.
lock the
Not hear me say, and
and lock, and lock the doors and change the lock so Chuck can't get back in.
yeah, that
Yeah.
won't work. That will never work.
Might.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, love you guys. Love you, Lisa.
Goodbye.
All right,
I'll
Thank
see you in
you,
a
Dad.
bit.
love y'all. Good night.